I grew up all over the world. I spent 2 years or 3 years in a lot of different countries, and I thought that's how everybody lived. People are different. Just because you're different doesn't mean you're wrong or you're right. Everybody has a great point of view, and you need to understand where they're coming from.
When you look at me, you see an African-American woman, but really who I am is really driven more by the fact that I was raised in a military family with 6 brothers.
I'm a gay man. I didn't come out until about college, but I would say that it's still, every time I meet someone new, it's a new coming out experience.
One of the most important things for me was to hire people with different perspectives, that had different backgrounds that could come to the table and say, hey, you got to think about this, or did you consider that?
What does diversity mean to you?
What diversity means to me is feeling welcomed, feeling heard, feeling accepted.
The diversity definition that we like to use at Selective includes diversity of thought.
Diversity of thought is something that's inclusive of every meeting. So if you're in a meeting, you're really able to kind of speak what you're thinking.
Different minds, different people, different backgrounds really makes a better team. You come up with better solutions to problems.
The inclusive environment, what it does is it takes individuals that may not have felt like they had a voice, and it empowers them.
Where I've come to in my life, and I did just get married a few months ago, I am very confident in myself, but every experience is different. Think about people that might not be out yet, that are still questioning who they are, and just try to be supportive. If I can make just a little difference, then it'd be worth it in the end.
What's been very clear to me in the 7 years I've been here is that our talent is our most competitive advantage in the market and our most important asset, and we need to continue to invest in that, and I believe that the organization is doing that. You've got a very special culture here and people that want you to succeed, and that's very unique, I think, in our industry.
You have to be comfortable with who you are, and bringing your unique self to work every day is very important, and Selective has been able to identify that.
If we don't start asking, who are you? Tell me about yourself, then what are we going to change?
Be curious about others,
Why is that so important?
because nobody is really another. We all have different experiences, different backgrounds and stuff. We're all in it together, whether you realize it or not.